I'm going to be using this bodice pattern to cut my dress. So I've gone ahead and cut it. I have a video on how to make children bodies, so please check it out. I've gone ahead to cut this, but I extended the length. I have 19 inches here. At the end of the day, I'm going to have 18 because I'm going to use half inch to sew the shoulder and half inch to attach the lower part of this dress. Then this dress is for a 5-year-old. So for the body, I've gone ahead to add my seam allowance, and I also added about 1 inch is to make it a bit free on the body. I've gone ahead to cut the front, and this is the back, and I've also gone ahead to cut my facing for the back. This is the facing for the back. The facing is about 2 inches, and this is the facing for the front. I have it longer here at the front. For this fabric, I've gone ahead to cut it. The length is the length is 10 inches. So I'm going to use half inch to sew it up here to join it to the other part of the dress, and I'm going to be using 1.5 to tidy the hem. So I'm taking 2 inches out. At the end of the day, I'll be left with 8 inches for this fabric. And then the length, I just cut it very long. I cut something that is very long, and I'm going to give it gathers. The length of this is 70 inches. I've also cut this that I'm going to use for the armhole area. The length here is 4 inches. I'm going to fold it into two this way. After folding into two, I'm going to use half inch to sew it on the armhole, so I'll be left with 1.5 inch. This is 2 inches. I'll be left with 1.5 inch, and then the length I have about 30 inches for this, and I have two pieces of it. To join it, I'm going to start with the facing. So I'm going to tidy the neckline. This is the back piece. I'm going to use 0.5 to tidy the neckline. For the front piece, I'm going to split it at the center so that the head can pass through. This is 3 inches. I'm going to slash the facing to the same length. Then I'm going to sew the neckline. You don't have to put the slit at the front. You can put the slit at the back. Then I'm going to be using 0.5 to tidy my neckline, and I'll be using 0.25, that's 1/4 of an inch, to tidy this slit area. I'm going to prepare this also. I'm going to sew the hem. I'll be sewing 1/2 inch by 1 inch. So I'll go ahead and sew on the edge. Then for this band for the armhole, like I said earlier, I'll be folding it into 2. Then I'm going to pleat it. I'm going to give it some pleats. I'm done sewing the facing for the front and for the back. So I'm going to take them right sides facing each other, the front and the back. So I'm trying to sew the shoulder. I'm going to take the facing for the back and use it to wrap the shoulder of the front. Then I'll pin it down and sew 0.5 on the shoulder. I'll do the same for the second side. Right sides facing each other. Take the facing of the back and wrap it around the shoulder of the front. Then I'll pin it down. Also, I'm going to sew the side. This fabric for the lower part of the dress, I've gone ahead to tidy the edge, like I said earlier, and I've gone ahead to do a little bit of gathers here. So after sewing the side, I'm going to attach this at the hem here. I'm using 0.5 inch. I'm going to attach it around the hem. After sewing the shoulder, I'm going to turn it. I've gone ahead to sew the side also. I'm going to attach this at the end. I'll attach it round. Then I'm going to attach this on the armhole. I'll sew it round on the armhole. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please kindly like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here, and click the notification bell. Thank you.